What's going on, nerds? Welcome back. My name is Sned. So today we're continuing on into Applied Energistics 2, and man, I have so much that I want to do, and so little that I know how to do, and I'm sure you guys are gonna see that today. But anyways, we'll jump right into this. I hope you guys enjoy. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you didn't, and please enjoy the episode. Also, don't forget to check the description below for the Discord link. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're gonna continue on in Applied Energistics. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and link these two up together. And I realized, by the way, that I don't actually need this ME controller here. So if we attach an energy acceptor here, oh wait, actually, yeah, I went ahead and completely rewired my system. I did have the copper, what is it, the covered copper cable running all the way through from over right there, but now wired all the way through here is this quartz fiber, or the fiberglass rather. But anyways, energy acceptor, and then cable. So now all of this should still work because it's only 8 channels, and it does. I do also want to completely remove this system and put it kind of off to the side. I don't know exactly where yet. Maybe like here, actually. Yeah, maybe here. We'll think about it. Also, in case you're wondering what's going on here, I've been growing more crystals and then auto-feeding them into the inscriber, and then they're auto-outputting into this crude storage unit, and then I just rinse and repeat the cycle. I have a decent amount of sand and glass. Yeah, I have over 5,000 sand, and as far as glass, I have 2,000. So it's pretty nice. I have this amazing shovel, Forging Touch 3, Mending, Unbreaking, Efficiency 5, and I have a waystone set up here, somewhere. If I had to guess, it's right around here. I don't know. But anyways, I've just been slowly decreasing the size of this desert. That's how I'm getting all my sand and glass currently. That'll hopefully change eventually, but the manual labor is actually not too bad, and then I just go over to the Blaze farm to refresh my shovel. We're also going to automate this process today, because as of right now, I have to run over there to grow the seeds, run back, throw all of the crystals in here, and then wait for them to inscribe and yada yada and become dust, and then rinse and repeat. So I'm going to cut out the middleman, and hopefully by the end of this episode we have an automatic seed producing / growing system set up. Also, if you notice, I kind of cleaned up the cabling a little bit, made it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. These are all just painted blocks, and I threw facades onto this one because it's AE2. But it kind of looks like the panel is set into the copper. It's kind of cool. Off camera, I did also add this molecular assembler and this extra ME pattern provider. And what those allow me to do is store more patterns for one. So now we have, math is hard, almost 18, 16, there it is. And with the molecular assembler, it's like a crafting table. Rather than just throwing stuff into these inscribers, the assembler is like throwing stuff into a crafting table. So as long as you have the blank pattern for it, so let's just use this as an example. No, that's a bad example. So as long as you have the blank pattern for it, or like the filled pattern for it in here, it'll throw all of the ingredients into the molecular assembler, and then, you know, transport it back to your storage. And I do want to kind of clean this up a little bit more. It kind of looks nasty. We'll work on that. It's on the to-do list. But as I said, main focuses for the day are to get our dust / seed / crystal growth production started, or, well, finished, hopefully, and to link this network up with that network. Okay, I think that's everything. Whew. Let's get started. Alrighty, that actually wasn't too bad. We got everything moved. I didn't remove the wire from here just yet. I will soon. Eventually, I promise. Now we just have to link these two networks. And I know, somebody's gonna yell at me because, oh, Sned, they're too far apart. Like, you should have moved it closer, that way you could use less cable to go from the controller to both. Well, listen, Okay. This is just in such a bad spot. What if we... I don't know, like right in the center? Is that bad? That's probably bad, right? Because if we ever need in here... You know what? We could do it up on the roof. Yeah, that might work. And then... Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I could dig it. Okay, so now we have our ME controller up in the ceiling. And we need to connect this up and that up to there. So I'm going to need some more cable. And then we'll run one over to there and one over to here. And we'll rewire this with, I don't know, blue, I guess. Just so we could keep track of colors and what goes where and everything. I guess we'll just do it like that, right? And then connect them. And I guess, like, this is kind of looking bad, but at the same time, we could cover these in facades and put literally any block on there that we want. I don't think that these wooden plates in the paintbrush method works on the AE2 cables, but facades obviously do because they are AE2. So we could kind of do whatever we want there, I think. Alright, there we go. Now this should say 3 out of 32, and it does. Now, as long as we connect this bad boy up, we should be golden. Alright guys, the next thing that we're gonna do is figure out how to export from here different items such as these guys, the crushed ores, and I want those to be exported into a furnace or even just our fan setup here. Ideally the fan setup, but I was looking at the wiring and it might interfere with our aesthetic. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But we could do that with these export buses. So if you right click it, you could, you know, filter certain items. So for example, I have this block of copper and I have 475 blocks of copper in there. So if I filter that, you can see that the copper slowly starts coming into here. And yeah, it's pretty slow, but the more items there are, the faster it'll go. It kind of gains momentum after a while, if that sort of makes sense. But you can see that it's starting to go a little bit faster now. And this will eventually just fill up completely. So what I'm thinking is, if we have some sort of chest or something up here, we can figure out how to export it from our system, from our network, into this chest, and we'll filter it for, I guess, what, how many different crushed variants are there? There's 4. Okay, so we could figure out how to export it into a chest up here or something, and it'll drop the 4 different types down to here. And then from there, we could have a mechanical arm setup going, and since we have this magic fan that seems to be powering itself, I really don't understand this. But since we have this magic fan, I'm assuming we could add on to here. I hope we can, because I still use this. I don't want to break it. But if not, then we could, you know, hook it back up to that. We'll make it green, I guess. Green? Green sound good? Green? Okay, good, green. You know, the crafting recipe to turn smart cable back into, like, colored smart cable back into just regular cable is so annoying. Like, this needs change. You have to do it one at a time, and I do not like that. I think we might need to move these stairs, unfortunately, because they are right above where we need to go. I'll figure out what to do with the stairs in a minute. Okay, and we're gonna need to throw a capacity card onto this this export bus just so it can hold more slots. So let me make some more of those. Okay, so you only need 1 capacity card and it'll open up 4 extra slots. Alright, so now we could filter this export bus to take all 4 of the crushed ores, and those are the only crushed ores there are. There's only crushed iron, crushed gold, crushed copper, and crushed zinc. And the idea is this chest will drop them down into here. I'm just not quite sure how to get them to spread. It shouldn't matter though, because if I just take all of this and just drop it on here, only one of them, quote unquote, connects, right? Just the gold connected, but the others are still gonna get smelted. And then I guess once the gold gets taken off, it'll probably, like, the next ones will probably connect. Yep. Okay, so now we need a mechanical arm. And it's going to, I guess, be, like, right here. I just realized that this is spinning as well. But this isn't being powered by anything, right? I didn't do this. No, that's just a straight up block. Okay. What is with all my ghost machines? It's so weird. Okay, sorry, easily sidetracked. If we have this mechanical arm grabbed from here and input into there, as long as we power it, we should be able to grab that, I would think. There needs to be a mod where one wrench does it all. This is, this is annoying sometimes. Also, too, just to avoid having gears floating around everywhere, like throughout the center here, I'm thinking we put the arm up here. It should still be able to reach that. And we'll put the chest up here as well. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Awesome. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Okay, so now on this chest, we're going to need another export bus. And throw a capacity card in. Add zinc, iron, copper, and gold ingots. And then if we wire this bad boy up, we should hopefully be able to connect it in. Oh no, I need an import, not an export. Oh, that's my bad. Otherwise, it's gonna start pulling in all of those ingots. Actually, I have import buses with me. Okay, so now it's filtered. Import bus is filtered with a capacity card to send iron, gold, zinc, and copper. So if we throw these 4 in here, they should end up back in our system. We have 9 copper in there. How much copper? Quick, copper. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Yeah, it's going up. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. So, as of right now, we have a way to export into there. It'll drop down, get smelted. The arm will pick it up, and then throw it into the brass funnel. Oh, wait, but the arm is going to pick up... that's not good. The arm is going to pick up the crushed stuff before it has time to smelt. Okay, so let's test this. If we filter that one for iron, that one for copper, we'll have to redo the arm, but that's okay. So it'll pick up from there, there, and there, and input into there, 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 and there. So now if we place it down, it should pick those guys up. And it looks like it is. And it could do all 4, and then this should be exporting them, and we should see an increase of gold in here. Yep, that's going up. Okay, awesome, awesome. Oh man, I'm so excited. Okay. So now all we have to do is put in a filter to send stuff into this guy. And as long as we drop it down onto this line, just like we do there, it should be fine. But the problem is, do I want to send the raw ore, or do I want to send the ore block? So here's what I mean. Gold, you have gold ore, or you have raw gold. If we send raw gold, we could still crush it and get crushed gold ore, but we also get a nugget of experience. But if we take gold ore and put it into the industrial grinder, we still get our output. And we get that output in combination with some copper and some nickel. I think just the raw ores will filter to go over there, and then they'll become crushed ores, and then they'll filter into there. That little weird contraption that I have going on, whatever the heck this is. Hey, whatever works, right? And then from there, they'll be sent back as ingots into our system. So let me do that. I'm gonna remove some of this crap. Okay, I was thinking this was gonna be a little tricky. Oh, we don't even need to filter it. Oh my gosh. If we don't have a filter, it just takes all of it. Oh, I don't think I knew that. Okay, so this is filtering all of our crushed ores. And as I said, the more stuff that it sends, the faster it goes. So our ores should now be dropping out of here. Oh, yes. And as they smelt into bars, the mechanical arm is picking them up. Oh man, the ores just falling from the sky into the smelter here looks so cool. Okay, so now all we need is to put items from the system, from our network, into here. And we're only going to do raw items. We shouldn't ever actually get any raw zinc anymore because we have a silk touch pickaxe. But just in case we do, I don't want it sitting in there. So we're going to filter this guy for copper, zinc, iron, and gold. My inventory is quickly becoming a mess. And then now all we have to do is wire it into the network. It should take any raw ores and drop it directly onto here. Also, let's put a window there. And it should be transported over here. You could see it coming in and going out. And it's going down into the smelter. Or into the grinder, rather. And the grinder is currently piling everything up at the end, but that's okay. That guy there, and then attach a belt there to there. There we go. Now it's spinning the right way, and it should auto-input everything into that chest. I need some more red dye for that, because aesthetics. Red dye, where are you? Boom, boom. And because this is already wired, it's throwing everything into the chest very, very briefly, and then through the network, it's coming out through here and getting smelted down and becoming an ingot. It sounds complicated. It's not. I'm an idiot, and I did this, so I have faith in you guys. I do want to cover that up, though, and this should help it look a heck of a lot better, I think. You can't really see that side, so I'm not too worried about it. I am worried about it. And then the nuggets of experience are just coming straight to us. So pretty soon we're gonna have to start covering up this cable. But for now we'll leave it. I'll let you guys decide. What kind of facade should I put on the cables here? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I don't actually think it's too bad of a thing because it's gonna start adding more texture. Oops, sorry pal, I almost hit you. It's gonna start adding more texture to our ceiling and roof. And once we start running more cables like down this way or that way or whatever, it's gonna look a heck of a lot better. We will need to run a cable this way eventually, and that way we could export and import into here. Although it's gonna be difficult because you could throw a bunch of different stuff into this grinder. But maybe at least for like iron, copper, gold, and like coal maybe? Diamond. Oh shoot. It's gonna be a lot to process. And we do have to filter it, otherwise it'll start throwing everything into here. Oh boy, guys, we accomplished a lot. Oh boy. Look at this thing behind me. It's magnificent, isn't it? But anyways, guys, that's going to be all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode.